how to find a really good suburb to invest in interstate, I would narrow it down first to a council region. So if I was, let's say, if I lived in Melbourne, hypothetically, and I wanted to invest in Perth as an example, I would first narrow it down to a pocket that I wanted to focus on. And this is assuming that you're trying to buy the property, find the property that yourself, and not using a buyer's agent, and want to do it all on your own, like that's completely fine. But I would first narrow it down to the region. So as an example, Perth, you've got the north side, the south side, and then like the west side, and various like council regions. The suburb itself, I wouldn't be too overly concerned about, but I would say the pocket or the area that it's in, I will be more focused on. So, because in a particular, if you're just solely focused on one suburb that you think is the best suburb, like, I guess it's really kind of putting you in a very narrow kind of way of looking at it and being relatively narrow-minded. Because let's say there was a suburb, as an example, over here where you said you have to buy in the suburb, but what happens if a property comes up literally 2 kilometers away in another suburb that is more of a better deal? Maybe it's 100,000 under market value, and the suburb that you really want to buy in is only like 20,000 under market value. So to me, the suburb doesn't matter that much. Yes, there's things that matter, of course, when picking suburb, but if it's in a metro location, whether it's 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 kilometers away, in that kind of state that is going to have that massive amount of growth, then to me, that's more important. So focus on the county region first, and then narrow it down to maybe 10 suburbs, and then just consistently keep looking in those suburbs and finding out what stuff is selling for, what the average price is, what is a house selling for, townhouse unit, and then narrow it down to what type of property you're going to buy based on your budget, and take it from there.